We take a trip back in time to the year 2001 in volume 432 of Retro Commercials. A big shout out to Tony Grade of RetroDays.com, our founder Patreon member. Be sure to check out his website at RetroDays.com. Hey everyone, Dave here. Welcome to 432 of Retro Commercials, volume 432. And we're going to be visiting the year 2001 in this episode, which is a little uncommon since I only usually do 80s and 90s material. But, as some of you may know, I like to mix things up every once in a while. So for some of you, this is going to be a treat, especially for you millennial guys. 2001 was definitely an interesting year to say the least. Only a year after Y2K, 2001 represented a new breed of television and pop culture. Early 2000s commercials really came into their own as soon as the millennium started. I'd even venture to say that some of the new millennium look and feel began as early as 1998, which carved a new style of television for the early 2000s. Unlike the early 90s, where the 80s style of television continued to hang around for a few years, and it wasn't until then that the 90s had its own unique flair of that recognizable in-your-face programming that many of us will never forget. Needless to say, ads from the early 2000s still have their unique charm, and still hold a lot of nostalgia-inducing memories that many of you will never forget. Alright, so transitioning over to the Dave's Archive Skycam. This is a Sony T120 VF tape. This is a fairly modern VHS tape, as you can see, and probably recognize if you still used VHS back in the early 2000s and late 90s. And this tape has a lot of writing on it, as you can see. We have some programming, and it all is accurate pretty much. You have some South Park and a couple episodes of That's My Bush, which is a very interesting show that got canceled only after about 8 episodes. Didn't even finish the first season, but it's something the Comedy Channel tried to produce back in the day. If we look at the side here, you still got some markings, same programming. Flip this over, somewhat of a blank looking tape, but it has some great content on it. Now, the cool thing about this tape is that it was recording from the Comedy Channel, the cable channel, and the neat thing about this channel is that they had some spicy ads, and they usually had some interesting ads in that regard. So in this series, or this volume of commercials, you're going to see some really fun stuff. With that said, I hope you guys enjoy this episode of Retro Commercials, and if you do, please give us a like, and even better, subscribe. And without further ado, let's get to episode 432. As always, stay retro, my friends.
I'm setting this guy up on a blind date to show that right guard extreme sport works under the most extreme conditions. Ladies! See? Extreme protection against odor and wetness. Goes on clear, doesn't wet.
Get extreme. Get right guard. With new tilt response technology, you move the Game Boy, not the buttons. Kirby Tilt and Tumble, rated E, only on Game Boy Color. Get into it.
There is no danger, however, as the satellite's now expected to smash into Quasi, an uninhabited part of the Australian outback. Scientists say the 12...
Do you, Yahoo? I'm standing here in the blistering heat of the Mojave Desert to show you that Supercuts has convenient locations just about everywhere. So visit our Mojave Supercuts or any other convenient location. Supercuts, as hip as you want to be.
John is always on the run, but at Supercuts, you don't need an appointment, so he can duck in for a quick trim.
But I don't have an appointment.
Super Cuts, that is. Supercuts, as hip as you want to be.
Windy Wendy's makes late nights great nights, serving up your favorites.
Hello?
Get a Wendy's Classic half-pound double with cheese, even late, because our pickup window's open late.
A big Wendy's thank you goes out to the man in the red minivan.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Would you act like your dog for a Klondike bar?
Him? No, thanks.
We interrupt this Klondike temptation for big news. Introducing the Klondike Big Bear Cone. We start with a Klondike Crispy Cone. Add rich, delicious chocolate covering a mountain of luscious Klondike ice cream, topped with munchy, crunchy peanuts. The Klondike Big Bear Cone. Think big.
Now what would you do for a Klondike cone?
Want to make your ice cream more exciting? Pour on Hershey's chocolate syrup.
Got a craving for a really great chocolate bar? There's only one answer. Creamy, crispy, Nestle Crunch. When you gotta have chocolate, it's crunch time. Try the Big Shack size for a lot more chocolate and a lot more crunch.
Introducing the full-size toy.
They're beautiful. They're huge. They're powerful. It's my ultimate fantasy to pet a lion. I'm sure its fur would be as soft as any cat, and its purr would be louder. They're just so lovely.
You have the wish of touching a white lion? Well, I maybe can let this wish become a reality. In Las Vegas, everything is possible.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, Las Vegas.
From New York, this is a Daily Show News Break.
Good evening, I'm Steve Carell. Tonight, a very special Daily Show focusing on you, your health, and you. Medical marijuana, should it be legal? People against it say no. People for it say yes. But what should you think? We'll tell you tonight. Plus, sleep. A new study suggests we aren't getting enough. We'll explain how getting more sleep just might solve the problem.
It's big, it's dumb, it's in your face.
He's the son of man and God and higher.
Big Dumb Face.
He's the one that keeps it good.
Featuring Wes Borland of Limp Bizkit.
In the rest, he is the best. He's the best and his name is Duke Lion.
Duke Lion Fights the Terror, the debut album from Big Dumb Face featuring Duke Lion, Blood Red Head on Fire, and Rebel.
So you say that you're a rebel. You pump that bass.
Big Dumb Face, Duke Lion Fights the Terror. Album in stores everywhere.
Now concentrate. Think Pichu, Lugia, Pikachu. Cool.
The new collector's edition gold and silver Pokemon Game Boy Color.
Oh, how about 5 more for my friends?
Where do you want to go for spring break this year? Well, how about getting a piece of the action at Foot Locker's buy one, get one half off sale? The only thing is you got to get in here now to load up on everything from basketball to running to cross training. Just grab anything you want and get anything else half off. Talk about a spring break. But remember, there's not much time left. The buy one, get one half off sale at Foot Locker, Lady Foot Locker, and Kids Foot Locker. It's the real deal.
Discount taken on lesser priced items. Some restrictions apply.
It's creamy.
It's crunchy.
It's heavenly.
It's decadent.
It's a snack.
It's lunch.
It's even breakfast.
It's totally different.
It's totally delicious.
It's McDonald's new fruit and yogurt parfait, and it's got something for everybody.
Including you.
Introducing the Lexus IS High Performance Lease. Only $399 a month for 39 months, with just $23.74 due at signing. At last, a lease that actually performs as well as the car. See your Southern California Lexus dealer.
What does AT&T Broadband bring you? Choices. The most choices to make the most of your time. From digital cable, with more of what you want, to Roadrunner, delivering internet at the speed of thought, to digital phone, a new choice in local phone, thinking anyone, anywhere. And you won't believe what it's bringing you next. AT&T Broadband. Ready for more?
Another rollback saves the day by saving you even more. Walmart, always low prices, always.
You don't have to spend a lot for a great pair of jeans. Low-rise, studded, and boot cut. I live for a great halter top. You gotta get this look.
Let's jet set.
Wouldn't it be great to invent your own holiday? Just send out an email that says, FYI, I'm taking off Thursday for St. Croix Day. Then you could go to Priceline.com for some last-minute name-your-own-price airfare. And by the time you're done packing, this gigantic new holiday movement starts gaining momentum. And when the eager mailboy asks, so, you doing anything for St. Croix Day? You'd say, I'm hopping the first flight out to St. Croix. Hey, happy St. Croix Day.
New on video. Big moves.
So Granny thinks she got game. Grandma knows she got games.
Big laughs. Big Mama's House, special edition VHS, with hilarious bloopers and extras. Own it on video today.
That's gay!
This year's sleeper romantic comedy has critics cheering. Rolling Stone calls Someone Like You pure magic.
What is on your neck?
I bit myself shaving.
And the Los Angeles Times calls it a smart romantic comedy. Someone Like You. Rated PG-13. Now playing.
One has the experience.
I run this operation down to the smallest detail.
You're the boss.
One has the ambition.
This is a very big payoff.
$30 million.
This summer, it will take both of them to get it.
Can you get me the codes?
You want to talk or you want to see what I got?
But only one will keep it.
Hold it right there.
Robert De Niro, Edward Norton.
Should have made me a partner, you know?
The Score.
When did you start thinking you were smarter than me?
Rated R. Now playing in theaters everywhere.
Freddie got fingered promo. Take one marker.
Do you like cheese?
Ooh, you can't hurt me. Not with my cheese helmet.
Do you like sausages?
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausage? Wheelchair. You like a rocket power wheelchair? Look at her go. We want you to go to the movie. We don't want you to go away from the movie.
Freddie got fingered.
We made a movie.
Rated R. April 20th, only in theaters.
I have this condition. It's my memory.
Richard Roper of Ebert and Roper in the Movies calls Memento easily the best film so far this year. See it once, and you've got to see it again.
My wife deserves vengeance.
But even if you get revenge, you're not going to remember it.
Ingenious, you'll want to stay in the theater and see it again. The one entertainment experience this year worth repeating.
I've told you this before, haven't I?
Memento, rated R, now playing.
I can see down your shirt.
Columbia Pictures presents Extreme Hunting.
Dang.
Extreme Fighting.
Why don't you talk in the microphone? I got a backup mic right here.
Extreme Dirt.
Guess I'm lucky it wasn't hot chili day today.
Joe Dirt.
Don't try this at home.
Rated PG-13. Now playing in theaters everywhere.